Welcome to our notes or lecture on real estate valuation. It is related with last portion of the syllabus where we will basically know how to calculate the value of real estate. Already this particular note has been uploaded. Now, since it is available with you, I'm just explaining on the basis of these notes so that whenever you will go through the note, your total idea will be clear. So, our first chapter on the valuation of real estate deals with the basic concept like what is real estate, what do we mean by the valuation, what are the different concepts of valuation, and how the valuation of real estate is made, what are the fundamental key ideas of calculating the value. After that, we will go to the mathematical portion one by one and consider different types of valuation of the properties, including real estate. Now, what is real estate? Basically, it is a property. What is property? Property means something on which a person has some right. Right means he is the absolute owner of that thing and he can enjoy its benefits from it whenever he likes. Not only that, if he decides, he can give it to somebody else for its enjoyment. That means no other person can take away this property and enjoy the right without my consent. This is the basic concept of property. So real estate is also a type of property. In this sense, cash, securities, all are considered as a property. So we have to know what is the exact nature of real estate. Basically, properties are of two types. One is called personal property and another one is called real property. Personal property will include all properties that are basically movable in nature. So, if I have got some liquid cash that can be easily moved, if I have bank deposits, I can also move it. I can handle the skip from one locality place to another. Gold, silver, and other ornaments, these are also my personal properties and these are movable in nature. So, property can be movable. Alternatively, it can be immovable. Immovable means we cannot take it away from one location to another location. Land is a perfect example of unmovable property because land of one locality cannot be transferred to another locality. Similarly, building constructed on the land is also an example of movable property. These are also property, but these are the property which is called real property. However, although they are not movable, they cannot be transferred from one place to another. Still, their ownership can be transferred. For that, we have to prepare the legal document, and by transferring the ownership of the legal document, we can easily transfer the ownership of the real property. So here, real estate is actually the real property which is not movable from one place to another, but the ownership of which can be transferred from one person to another. So I think now the concept of real estate is clear to us. Now, what are the different types of real estate? Real estate can be of different types. Let us see what are the different types of real estate are there. Basically, real estate can be divided into two types. First one is called income earning marketable property. What is income earning marketable property? This is a property owned by us. They can earn income on regular basis. Suppose you are the owner of a theater auditorium. This is a marketable property because theater is conducted and from that the hall owner can earn income. Similarly, any cinema hall, any hotel room, auditorium, etc. are income earning movable property. Immovable property or real estate, or we can say them as income earning marketable property. Similarly, there can be some real estate which does not earn income on regular basis from the market, which are basically for the use of the owner and the person to whom the owner desires to enjoy, give enjoyment. But if the owner likes, this property can be sold and we can get definitely a value for that. This is called non-income earning property. Let us consider an example. If you own a flat or a big house, for you are residing there, so basically you are not earning on regular basis from the market, but you are enjoying the benefit of it. So this becomes a non-earning income property. But if you give this property on rent basis, then you are making a regular earning. So definitely then it is converted to income earning marketable property. Similarly, temple, church, school, college, etc. are non-income earning property. They are rendering services of different nature, but if we like, we can sell it and we can make some earning from this property. So these are non-income earning property. A property on the basis of its use can be a marketable property or a non-income earning property. So now we are moving to the concept of value. How the value of real estate or real properties are calculated. Three approaches are there. First approach is called income approach. It is applicable for income earning real estate. Here we have to see how much the real estate is earning the income on regular basis and what is the life of the real estate. On the basis of that, we can calculate the total earning that it will make during its lifetime, and then we can take the present value of those future earnings, add them to get the value of the asset at this moment. So basically, aggregate present value of the future income earnings of the income earning property is called income approach method of valuation. Next one is marketable approach. Some properties are there which are not earning income, but if they are sold in the market, definitely we will get a reasonable value. I have a flat, I am using it, but if I sell the flat, there is a definite value of this particular flat which I will get. So that is should be the value of the flat which is calculated on the basis of marketable approach. Last one is cost approach. Cost approach is the total cost of producing that particular property. So whatever resources are employed here, you have to consider the value of all those resources and then add it, you will get the cost of the asset and that is your value. Sometimes the assets are purchased from others who have manufactured it. In that case, they add a profit with the cost and sell it to us. So my cost will be the actual cost of resources used plus profit included by the manufacturer. That is also cost approach. So basically, income approach, marketable approach, and cost approach are the three approaches of valuation of the asset. That's all for this particular lecture. In the next lecture, we will move to some other concepts like cost, price, value, and different types of value of the property. Thank you.